Stop everything you're doing right now. I need you to stop what you're doing and listen to this, because what I'm about to tell you changes the entire trajectory of your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, this week, May 26th through May 31st. And if you miss this window, if you ignore what I'm about to tell you, you will spend the next 6 months wondering why you didn't pay attention, because something massive is about to arrive in your life. I'm not talking about coincidence. I'm not talking about maybe something good might happen. I'm talking about a divine intervention. I'm talking about God, or the universe, or source, or whatever name you use for the highest power, showing up in your life in undeniable ways. And the 5 signs I'm about to describe are how you'll know it's happening in real time as it unfolds. But here's the thing. Most people will miss these signs. They'll be so caught up in their phones, their worries, their old patterns, that they won't see the message the universe is sending them. You're not going to be most people, because you're here, because you're listening, because you're the kind of person who pays attention when something big is about to shift. So in the next 26 minutes, I'm going to tell you what the 5 signs are, exactly what they look like when they arrive, why May 26th to 31st is the critical window, how to position yourself to receive what's coming, what happens if you miss this, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand that what's about to happen in your life is not random, it's not luck, it's divine timing, it's God saying, I see you, I've been watching, and now it's your turn. Let's go. First, understand what's happening cosmically. On May 25th, Mars squared Pluto. That was the activation. That was you being shaken awake, forced to make a choice, confronted with your own power. Now, from May 26th through May 31st, the universe shifts into manifestation mode. Mercury is entering Gemini. This is the planet of communication, information, connection. Mercury in Gemini means messages arrive, information flows, connections activate. The universe stops being subtle and starts being clear. Venus and Jupiter are building toward conjunction in Cancer. Venus is love, beauty, magnetism. Jupiter is expansion, abundance, blessing. When they come together, blessings multiply. What you've been hoping for starts appearing. And Uranus in Gemini is still strong, still saying new possibilities, new directions, new life. This is not a passive cosmic period. This is an active, manifesting, divine intervention period. And in this window, you will see 5 specific signs that tell you it's happening. What you prayed for is arriving. Sign 1. A piece of information arrives that changes everything. This will happen between May 26th and May 28th. You will read something. You will hear something. You will come across something that suddenly makes everything clear. It might be a message from someone. It might be an article. It might be something you overhear. It might be a video you stumble upon. It might be a conversation that reveals something you didn't know. But the key thing is, this information will answer a question you've been asking. It will clarify something that's been confusing. It will suddenly show you a path you couldn't see before. And when it arrives, you'll have a moment where everything clicks into place, where the universe is basically saying, here's the next piece of your puzzle. Here's the information you needed. Here's the clarity that was missing. Most people will read this information and move on. They'll think, oh, interesting, that's helpful. But you're going to recognize it for what it is, a divine message, a sign from God that says, pay attention. This matters. This is part of what I'm giving you. How to recognize it. It will feel significant. It won't feel random. You'll read it or hear it, and something in your body will shift. You'll think, I needed to know this. Sign 2. Someone reaches out in a way that feels meaningful. This will happen between May 26th and May 29th. Someone will contact you. It might be someone from your past who you haven't heard from in a long time. It might be someone new. It might be someone important in your life who suddenly says something that shifts your perspective. The key element is, this contact will feel intentional. It will feel like the right person at the right time with the right message. They might reach out just to check on you. They might share an opportunity. They might say something that answers a question you've been carrying. They might introduce you to someone. They might offer help or support you didn't know you needed. And the reason this matters is because it's the universe working through people. God sending a message through human connection. When Venus and Jupiter are building their conjunction, people show up for you in meaningful ways. Synchronicity increases. The right person contacts you at the right moment. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. How to recognize it? You'll feel seen. You'll feel like this person showed up for a reason. You might even get goosebumps when you realize the timing of their message. Sign 3. An obstacle unexpectedly clears. This will happen between May 27th and May 30th. Something that has been blocking you will suddenly dissolve. A problem that seemed impossible will suddenly have a solution. A person who was blocking you will suddenly get out of your way. A circumstance that felt locked will suddenly open. You'll think, how did that just happen? That seemed impossible yesterday. This is Mercury entering Gemini. This is the universe clearing the path. This is divine intervention, removing barriers so you can receive what's coming. The obstacle might be a financial problem that suddenly resolves, a person's resistance that suddenly shifts, a bureaucratic issue that suddenly gets resolved, a misunderstanding that suddenly clarifies, a stuck situation that suddenly moves. The point is, it was blocking you, and now it's not. And the reason this matters is because the universe is saying, I'm clearing the path for you. I'm removing obstacles so you can walk into your blessing. How to recognize it? You'll feel relief. You'll feel surprise. You might even laugh because the solution is so obvious in retrospect, but you couldn't see it before. Sign 4. Clarity about your next move arrives. This will happen between May 28th and May 31st. You will suddenly know what to do. A decision you've been wrestling with will suddenly become clear. A direction you've been uncertain about will suddenly feel obvious. This clarity will come from a conversation that suddenly illuminates things, a moment of stillness where the answer just comes to you, something you read or hear that connects all the dots, an intuitive knowing that feels undeniable. And when this clarity arrives, you won't question it. You won't doubt it. It will feel like truth. It will feel like the universe is basically handing you a roadmap and saying, here, this is your next step. The reason this matters is because this clarity is divine guidance. This is God showing you the way forward. Most people spend months or years trying to figure out their next move. You're going to get clarity in days. How to recognize it? You'll feel peace. You'll feel certainty. You might feel excited because you suddenly see the path that's been invisible. Sign 5. A synchronicity or coincidence that confirms everything. This will happen on or around May 30th to 31st. Something will happen that feels too perfectly timed to be random. A conversation, an encounter, a piece of information, a meeting. Something will occur that perfectly confirms everything you've been receiving. You'll think, there's no way that's a coincidence. That's the universe confirming that I'm on the right track. It might be running into someone you were just thinking about, hearing a song that has special meaning, seeing a number pattern repeatedly, having someone say exactly what you needed to hear. An unexpected confirmation that your intuition was right. The reason this matters is because synchronicity is the universe's way of saying, yes, you're aligned, you're on the right path, keep going. How to recognize it? You'll feel shivers, you'll feel awe, you'll think, that couldn't be random. Now here's what's critical to understand. These 5 signs are not separate events. They're all part of one divine message. They're all pieces of one larger manifestation. Together they're saying, information is coming, connection is arriving, obstacles are clearing, clarity is crystallizing, and confirmation is undeniable. In other words, something big is arriving, and that something big is what you've been praying for. It's what you've been working toward. It's what the universe has been preparing you to receive. But here's the key. You have to be awake to see it. So, how do you position yourself to receive these signs? First, stay present. Don't drown yourself in distractions this week. Don't numb yourself with endless phone scrolling. Don't fill every moment with noise. Create space for stillness. Create space to notice. Because these signs are subtle until you're watching for them. Then, they become impossible to miss. Second, pay attention. When you read something, ask, is this a message for me? When someone reaches out, ask, why now? Why this person? When an obstacle clears, ask, is this the universe making space for something? When clarity arrives, ask, is this divine guidance? When synchronicity happens, ask, is this confirmation? The more questions you ask, the more you'll see the universe's hand in what's unfolding. Third, document what happens. Keep a note, write down the information that arrived, the person who reached out, the obstacle that cleared, the clarity you received, the synchronicity that occurred. By the end of May 31st, you'll have evidence, proof, documentation of a divine intervention. Fourth, trust the signs. When these signs arrive, don't second-guess them. Don't doubt them. Trust that they're real and they're meaningful. The universe doesn't send you messages that don't matter. God doesn't orchestrate synchronicities for fun. Every sign is a direction. Every message is a guidance. Fifth, take aligned action. When clarity arrives, don't wait. When a door opens, don't hesitate. When the path becomes visible, don't stall. This week is about receiving divine guidance. Next week is about acting on it. Now let me tell you what these 5 signs actually mean. Together, they mean God is about to give you something big. That something could be a relationship that transforms your life, an opportunity that changes your financial situation, a healing that's been needed, a creative breakthrough, a spiritual awakening, a career shift, a reconnection with someone important, a clarification of your purpose, a resource you've been needing, freedom from something that's been limiting you. The universe doesn't narrow down what something big is. It's specific to you. It's what you've been asking for. It's what your soul knows you're ready for. But it's coming, and these 5 signs are how you'll know. Here's what happens if you miss this window, if you're asleep, if you're distracted, if you're not paying attention, if you doubt the signs when they arrive. The manifestation will still happen. The universe will still move, but you won't be conscious of it. You won't be participating. You won't be receiving it with awareness. And when you look back in 6 months, you'll think, Oh, that must have been when everything was supposed to shift. I didn't even notice. But the person who's awake, the person who's watching, the person who recognizes the signs and trusts them and acts on them, that person is living in the miracle right now. That person is not wondering what could have been. That person is living what's actually unfolding. That's who I want you to be. So here's my invitation to you. For the next 6 days, May 26th through May 31st, live differently. Be awake, be present, be watching. When information arrives, recognize it. When someone reaches out, honor it. When an obstacle clears, celebrate it. When clarity comes, trust it. When synchronicity happens, acknowledge it. And watch what unfolds, because something big is coming. God has something for you, and these 6 days are when you'll see the first signs of what's arriving. One more thing. After May 31st, things change. The manifestation moves into the next phase. The integration begins. But in these 6 days, you're in the window of clarity. You're in the moment of divine communication. You're in the time when the universe is saying, "Wake up, pay attention. Something is arriving. Don't sleep through it." Comment one word in the comments, "Awake." If you're committing to these 6 days with eyes wide open, if you're deciding to watch for the signs, if you're choosing to trust that something big is arriving, comment, "Awake." I'm reading every comment, and I'm witnessing your transformation. Subscribe, because in the next few days, things are going to shift fast, and you need to be part of this community when they do. Share this with someone who needs to know that something big is coming for them too. And trust that the universe has you. God has you. What's coming is meant for you. May 26th to 31st is your window. Something big is arriving. It's time to receive it.